My name is Cindy Beckel, and I am a teacher at Hearts and Hands Christian Preschool in Oconomowoc. And I'm here today to teach you how to make a bird feeder. At preschool, we love to take care of God's creation, and one of the things we do is feed our birds. We also have one of my favorite books at school called Birds of Wisconsin Field Guide, which tells all about the birds of Wisconsin. And so at school, when our kids see a bird on our feeder, because we feed the birds every day or every time the feeder is empty, they can look up what kind of birds they see on the feeder. So today we are going to make Easter egg bird feeders. And I actually had made one in advance. So this is our goal by the end of our session. And I've pre-measured our ingredients. So I have 3/4 of a cup of flour, and I have 1/4 of a cup of molasses, but you could also use corn syrup. Don't want you to have to run to the store if you don't have to, and so corn syrup or molasses works, or dark corn syrup would work too. I have 4 cups of bird seed, and I have 1/2 cup of water all ready to go. And I have a little muffin tin. That's where we're going to put them to dry. And I have all sorts of little plastic egg holders, and I sprayed them all with a coating of spray so that the feeder comes out of there. So to start our project, in a big bowl, I have a spoon ready. You put the 3/4 cups of flour and the 1/4 cup of molasses, and the molasses is super sticky. But what the molasses does is it adds a lot of sugar and nutrients for the birds. So our birds have been coming, many of our birds have been coming back from down south, and they're tired and they're hungry, and so this will be a great thing for them. And then you add the water, and you mix that until it's all mixed together. So I don't know if you can see in my bowl, but you just mix it until those ingredients are all together. And then you take and you put in the bird seed. So pretty easy. 4 cups of bird seed, and this takes some stirring, so you might want to ask Mom or Dad to help you with that one. And you just stir it all together, and you're going to get a great big messy mix. One of the things we like doing at preschool is mixing and measuring and making fun stuff. So this is the perfect project for that. So you mix it in real good, and then when it's all mixed together, you can put it in your little eggs. Now, I have a couple of different sizes of eggs. I have some of the small regular ones. I have some of the big ones. It doesn't really matter what size. And I got about 6, 7 big feeders using this. And the instructions say you would get like 18 feeders using the little ones. So once you're all mixed up, then what you do is you take your mix and you put it inside your egg container, and you feel both sides. And you see that I'm putting a little bit more in than is necessary, and that helps it to stick together. So once you're filled, then you put them together. You can wipe off the ends a little bit. And then one of the tricks they had in the recipe was to use a mini muffin pan, and you stick it right in the muffin pan. And what helps then is you take the top off so that your egg can dry. And you just keep filling your eggs up until you use up all your ingredients. So like I said, when I used the big ones, I got about 7 or 8 of them. And what you're going to do with these after you get them all filled is you'll let them dry about an hour and a half, and then you flip them over in your muffin tin, and you let the other half dry for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Now, I had let some dry overnight without taking them out of the egg, and they kind of got stuck. So you'll want to kind of not leave them in there too long. So see how when you fill up both sides, put it together, you take off the top, and you just lay it right in your muffin tin. And so I'll do one more. So again, I'm filling it up. Oh, that's my dog Jordy. She wants to be a part of our video. I think she sees a squirrel on her bird feeder and she gets a little upset when the squirrels and the chipmunks eat the bird seed. But when the birds are at the feeder, she doesn't even care. So I think she's saying, hey, get off our bird feeder. That's for the birds and not for the chipmunks. Okay, so there you go. That is how you make them. So we would let this dry about an hour and a half. And then, like I say, you flip it by putting the cover back on and taking the other side off and then letting that dry. So we'll let those dry. So by the magic of television, I know we're not on television, but I made them yesterday and then I tied some twine around it and then we could hang these in the trees. They also said you could use colorful ribbon to make it look like Easter. But one of the things I like about using twine is it's a little more natural. And then the birds can, when the feeder is gone, the birds can use the twine for their nest. And then as I was on my bike ride the other day, I had another idea. I forgot to get that, so I'll get right back to you. I thought about something we could use as recycled material that would work as well. So many of us like little cutie oranges, and the cutie oranges come in these bags. So I thought that another idea for hanging these in the trees would be to recycle our cutie orange container. So what you would do is you just cut out some netting, and maybe mom or dad could help you with that too if you're not old enough to do that yourself. And then just cut out a circle of it. And then, and as you can see, my circle's not exactly perfect, but that's okay. And then you can wrap your egg in that and then tie your string to the net and you can hang it in the tree like that. So either way works, or maybe you even have another idea that would work even better than the ones that I've come up with. But anyway, this is a great little Easter project, a great way to take care of nature. Those birds really do need to eat now. Many of them are just about ready to lay eggs, and this is a very nutritious mix for them to eat. So any questions, just add comments down below on the video. If you'd like to have some more information about our preschool, we are located at First Congregational Church in Oconomowoc, and our website is heartsandhandspreschool.org. Thanks for joining me today. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Bye-bye.